what is my opinion about condoms, porn, and sex toys? Hi guys, my name is Des of Des's Hangout Haven and welcome to my channel. In this short video, I'm going to answer the questions that I really want to answer long time ago. Some of these questions were asked by my viewers and subscribers, but in this video I'm going to give you my honest opinion and 2 cents about the 3 things that I want to share. So I hope you guys will enjoy this, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you to my new subscribers, by the way, and let's get into the topic. Let's have what is my opinion about porn, or the porn movies, porn shows, that Pornhub and RedTube and whatnot. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. Of course, I have watched lots of porn movies before, if you call them porn, or short videos. Okay, but I don't like scandals, and it's not my cup of tea to watch scandals like the other Filipinas. Now, for me, if a Filipino watches porn, it's pretty normal. It's not an abnormal thing, and she should not be ashamed of expressing herself, especially when she is with a Western man or a partner, especially husband, right? For me, watching porn is normal. Of course, in my age now, no. It was late when I learned about porn, but when I understand the purpose of it and why does it exist, why do we have it, and why do people watch it together, right? Why do men like to watch porn? I'm not against porn in a point that if a Filipina is curious about what's in there, why porn is good, maybe some Filipinas watch it because they want to learn more about the anatomy, about sex positions, and it's not bad to watch porn if you talk about how you can please your man or a Filipina. Even me, of course, I've watched lots of it, and I've judged. Yeah, I've judged every type of it, like from the things that I saw there, to some, three some, four some, five some, and I don't really like those stuff, guys. So I'm not gonna say sorry, but I don't like, sharing my hot dogs to to other Filipinas. You don't dip your hot dogs to different sauces and share it and give it back to your Filipina. You know what I mean? I would say porn is good when someone is not knowledgeable about sex, especially a Filipina who doesn't have any people who can influence her, in making love, in giving pleasure to a guy. And for me, there's nothing wrong with that. No. But yeah, of course, if you get addicted to it, that's gonna be really bad, because why would someone be dependent on that thing or in the porn if his Filipina is enough for him, right? I don't have anything against the Western men who watch porn, okay? So that's normal, right? And yeah, I've learned that you watch it so that you won't cheat, okay? That should be fine. And but once you get addicted to it, I think that's gonna affect your relationship with your Filipina, right? And by the way, guys, if you are a single Western man watching this, you have to remember that you can't, should I say, you can't apply the things that you have in Western countries or in your country to the Filipinas. You don't force us to do anything. What do I mean by that? Especially when you talk about porn. Okay? What if you run into a Filipina and she is clueless about porn, adult stuff, you know. She knows what sex is, but she doesn't know anything about positions, whatever you call it, right? So it's all right to introduce these things to your Filipina, but you don't force it to her. No, there are Filipinas who are open to anything. There are Filipinas who are not comfortable about these things, especially when you want to try something from a porn movie and you want to do it with your Filipina, right? So that's my opinion about porn thing, the porn stuff. So now let's have the second topic. What is my opinion about condoms? Now, this thing has been, a taboo still. I believe this is still a taboo thing that many couples in the Philippines cannot discuss. Okay? First of all, because of the belief or religious belief, and guys, majority of the Filipinos in the Philippines are Catholic, and you know, talking about contraceptive and condoms and sex are just few things that a young couple cannot discuss, should I say, because it sounds gross or they are just too immature to discuss that. And that's why there are so many single Filipinas in the Philippines. Now, what is my opinion about condom? Well, my opinion should not be a reflection of what other Filipinas think about this one. So I don't really prefer using condom, and no wonder why I have 3 kids. So going back, what, 50 years ago or 100 years ago, condom is not really popular in the Philippines, especially knowing that my father's side and the mom's side, they got 13. Yeah, my grandparents got 13 kids each side. And for me, condom is useful when you are a Western man in a relationship with a Filipina and you don't want to have kids anymore. You just want to enjoy your time together, traveling, having vacation, enjoying every hour of your lives, every day, without the responsibilities and obligations raising a kid or carrying the baby for 9 months. Condom is very useful also if you wanna, of course, yeah, aside from the unplanned pregnancy, it's also useful if you don't want to get sick, or if you are a Western man who's into one night stand with Filipinas, with a Filipina, you don't want to impregnate her, you don't want to get sexual transmitted diseases or AIDS, like that. And what else? Yeah. So I think those are the reasons why we use condom, right? And but personally, if you ask me about the pleasure, yeah, the sexual pleasure, or if I am if I am contented or if I feel good with that, I don't wanna I don't feel any good, or I don't feel good when my man is using that. you know I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really feel good or sexually uh, gratified. What do you call this? Yeah, I'm not sexually contented. Like there's something wrong in in sex when you use condom. Now imagine that, you know, there's something in his pecker and it doesn't really feel good to a woman, you know. So mm, it's always good to be bare, right? And that's it. I have nothing against condom, especially when you talk about unplanned pregnancies, being but careful about, you know, about transmitted diseases, right? And I hope you guys respect my opinion. So the last but not the least, what is my opinion about sex toys? All right. So first of all, guys, I am not innocent about this matter. I've seen the dildo, not really a vibrator. I know what a lubricant is, and some toys, but I don't really have the things that I've mentioned. Though I have one, but I would not specify that anymore. First of all, what can I say about sex toys? I am not gonna hold this against a Filipina if she learns what the sex toys are for. If she thinks that sex toys bring sexual gratification or bring sexual happiness to her, then so be it. I'm not here to judge any Filipinas who's into playing those adult toys, right? Now, second, I would say that there's nothing wrong with sex toys as long as the Filipina or the Western man respects the relationship. So what do I mean by that is you don't force a Filipina to use sex toys just for you to become happy. If you are a Western man and you have lots of things in Western countries, especially when you talk about porn and sex toys. So in the Philippines, the sex toys or novelty shops or the adult novelty shops like the sex toys stores are not that common. There could be physical stores, but it's still a taboo thing, and many, or should I say majority of the Filipinas are not comfortable talking about this unless they are very open-minded and comfortable about this matter. Now, if you are a Western man and you would like to introduce a sex toy, let's say a vibrator or a dildo to your Filipina, I think you better ask her first. What is your opinion about this thing? Have you ever seen a dildo before? Or have you seen a vibrator before? You ask her first. Do not force her, oh, let's try this dildo, you might like it, when I'm not around, then you can play with this one, or a vibrator, whatever. You have to respect her choice and her decision when it comes to, should I say, sexual topics, because we are still far, being, or we are still far from being a, should we say, a Western women. We have these ideas. Some of us could have an idea what is a vibrator for, or a dildo is for, but you have to discuss things these things with your Filipina, because she might feel it's really offensive. It's something that, too personal for her, especially if your relationship is still young, right? um, if you are still building trust with her, or yeah, you are getting to know more about each other, I think you better save those questions or the topic about sex toys later on, not too early. I don't want you guys to break up because you want her to use this with you, or yeah, you know, you want her to use this because you that makes you happy. You know, don't force her on the things that just makes you happy, right? Maybe you can introduce it to her again. And also, guys, you have to ask yourself, what if I run into a Filipina, someone from the province, and she's not into these things, you know, she's not open about these things. She's still innocent, naive. She doesn't know what is about porn or anything about uh, battery operated boyfriends like that. So if you run into a Filipina, someone like her, like the one that I've mentioned, I think you have to go it slowly, unless unless she opens up about it. Maybe she has the knowledge. It's just that she's afraid to open up with you or talk to you about it, right? Later on, she might be open and speak about it or say something about it. So for me, I'm gonna give you guys two reasons why a Filipina is knowledgeable or she is not innocent anymore about sex toys. So first of all, she is westernized, right? So no offense to ladies or Filipinas who want to try or they are trying and they have sex toys, right? For me, I think she is sexually confident, adventurous, and she's westernized, right? She's comfortable using these things, and yeah, and she discovered that she's comfortable using these things. Second is she can be a Filipina who have worked in in a red light district. So I think I don't have to elaborate on that, but if a Filipino works in that place, so you know the reason why she needs to use those things, right? Because of money. And I'm not here to judge them. That's their choice. That's the job they have chosen. Though they have other opportunities, but for them, that's the easiest way to earn money. And I think there are men who are into sex toys, and they pay those ladies, women working in the red light district, for them to see them using that. And that's a sad thing for me. Many men look up or look into women like objects. You know what I mean? And by the way, guys, before I end this video, if you are a man that you know that you are sexually skillful and talented, it's like you know what to do. You know how to please a woman. You know what a guy should do in the bed, from foreplay to giving pleasure on her. I don't think you need sex toys. You know, why would you have to use these things from whatever sex toys you can think of if you're confident about yourself in giving pleasure to a Filipina? You don't need these things just to prove to her how much you love her, how much skillful you are in the bed, how good you are in the bed. What if you don't have those sex toys, right? So that is just my opinion. If you are a confident man, you don't need these things. So guys, thank you for watching and listening to this video. And if you agree or disagree on whatever I have said here, feel free to use the comment section of this video down below, and I'm gonna reply to your comments. Thank you all, and have a nice day.